Good morning, people. Hello and welcome to another vlog episode of the India Darshan travel series. Good morning from Chittor. It's 9:30 a.m. It's a little bit cloudy, so I have decided to already pack up. I checked out and I'm gonna hit the road right now because Jaipur is about 300 kilometers from here, which is the planned destination for today. Depending how the conditions are like, hopefully by the end of the day we'll be checked into a nice hotel in Jaipur. So let's get started. Let's get to Jaipur. Randomly stumbled upon this nice restaurant, so had a brunch break, kept it light, just sandwich and a paratha and a small cold coffee. And now it's starting to get warm, and we have about 200 odd kilometers to go to reach Jaipur, so another 3.5-4 hours plus breaks. It's a long ride ahead, so let's hit the road again. That's why I decided to keep it a little bit light. The journey is long, and when it gets heated, you kind of start to feel sleepy along the way. But this was a nice and big hotel. I think they have some rooms for accommodation as well, which was interesting. And now we just keep going. So it's a nice and smooth highway. So brunch is done. We are sorted for now. So we are about 60 kilometers out of Jaipur. We've crossed Ajmer, took a gas station break, didn't need fuel, but was just resting, let the engine cool down. And this is the second time I fell victim to this microclimate out here in Rajasthan. As you can see, the highway is all wet. It started drizzling. It has been cloudy since the morning, hasn't rained, but in this region it is raining. And typically when this happens in Rajasthan, by the time you're done putting on the rain gear and you start driving again, within a kilometer or so the rain stops. So this is microclimate. Basically it is like localized rain. It's not like in the entire Rajasthan is going to rain like this. And it's also very light drizzle. So when you drive, there's a good chance that you get splashes from the wheel of the other vehicles. So I want to put on the rain gear, and I'm also going to put on the rain cover for my bags as well. But this is crazy. So it's like my second rain ride.
So my first one was on the way to Chittorgarh, but I wasn't vlogging at the time, and I was like literally less than 1 kilometer. By the time I was done putting on the rain gear, the rain had stopped. So here I'm currently stopped at this kind of pit stop in the middle of nowhere. As you can see, there's like a small dry patch here because of the bittermint tree. So it's like very little drops of rain, but the entire highway is all wet. And this is a hay fodder kind of loaded Vico. I'm kind of taking shelter behind it. We'll take a call soon if I want to put on the rain gear and continue riding. I think it stopped raining already. A few drops. Or maybe just stay here, let it stop raining, and then, you know, drive nice and easy. We'll see. But anyways, gonna pack up the cameras and stuff, and I'll see you once I check in at the hotel. But for now, let's just enjoy the rain from the sidelines.
A few inches later.
Alright, so finally after driving around for a little bit, found myself accommodation for a couple of nights. That's going to be my last pit stop before we end up at our homestay. So this is, I think, Travasa Inn. It's like a single occupancy room. The bed is nice and spacious. I have Wi-Fi, air condition. That's more or less it. I saw there's a market complex nearby with Domino's and some sweet shops and stuff. So later in the evening we'll go for a walk. Well, it's already 5 p.m. but I just got here a little bit tired, so gonna rest up a little bit, and then we're gonna go there to the market to grab some snacks. Skip lunch. Probably that's gonna be like a light dinner for tonight. And tomorrow we're gonna go venture out. Not much to explore per se, but I have a few things I need to strike off my list, and then whatever is the time remaining, we're gonna explore in that. So good morning people, that's the hotel behind us. This is the next day. Just went out for a walk last night. Has a couple of shops around, but mostly snacks, kind of street food, so not a whole lot. I found a decent place that offers pocket-friendly meals, so gonna go there again later tonight. But for now, I found this another Mishtan Bhandar like the LMB I was at last time, the Lakshmi Mishtan Bhandar. There is a Rawat Mishtan Bhandar, which seems to be close by. So I'm going there and gonna grab some kachodis, which are very famous here. Onion kachodis are iconic in Jaipur and Kota area. So I'm gonna go there and have that for breakfast. And then we're gonna refuel. That's pretty much the plan for now. So let's go grab some breakfast first. Finally, it is evening and I want to go hang out at a park, but before I do that, I'm going to a juice shop to have the wood apple juice. Oh, this is a new off-road 4x4 Hilux because there is this Toyota showroom here. Saw this last night as well. It has the full outdoor kit, off-roading kit. Looks really cool. So we're gonna pass by this Elements Mall, and then there are some shops including the juice shop and the place where I dined at last night. We're gonna go get some fresh juice there. Very few shops sell this wood apple juice, but maybe it's difficult to sell, or I don't know what's the problem. But that one has it, and they have a big glass that's very filling. We're gonna go grab that first. And this is the wood apple fruit that they have kept here as well. Mango, papaya, pineapple, lots of different shake options. But this one does taste like mango shake, but it's like after a few sips it starts to taste completely different, and they don't add anything, so it's completely natural, which is really nice. Okay, so done drinking the juice. Now we're going to go to a park that I found, which is like 4-5 kilometers from here. Looks nice in the photos, has a couple of waterfalls, like small ones, and a canal. So if there is still water there, it would be a nice place to hang out. Let's go there and check out how it is in the summers. Found it. Looks like it's next to some sort of a university. So I was going through the university campus, was a little bit confused, but then finally found a board that shows the direction. So looks like there's also a ticket counter. Not sure if you have to pay to enter. Let's go inside. So there was a 15 rupees entrance ticket, and this place is known as Jaldhara, which is like a stream of water. So as you can see, there's a water canal here, which of course has dried up because of the summer season. But this for 15 rupees, and I don't think there's the water fountain and the waterfall on today, but we'll see what we can see. Looks like they're using this opportunity to do some sort of repair renovation work and waterproofing and cement lining at the waterbed, so that the canal, when it starts, I think this is sedimentation, that might be the sedimentation area, and then the water kind of falls through and then flows around. But yeah, I mean, at least it's nice and cool here because of lots of plants and there are birds around. But I overheard some people get disappointed and, you know, walk on to the city garden instead of this. It's just a 15 rupees entrance ticket. I mean, it does pinch a little because there isn't enough water here, but I kind of expected this because of the summer season. And looked like a long canal walk, so I'm gonna just keep walking till the end to see what we find. This must have been the waterfall. If this was a cool jogging track around instead of this kind of tiled walking path, this kind of resembles the creek area where I used to go running in Indiana, close to my place back in the US. Has a lot of these kind of plants lined up on the hillock, and then some people have some sort of houses, I guess. And then there is this walking path on this side and on that side, and then the creek flowing in the middle. When I was in Indiana, most of the time the creek was dried up as well, but I did manage to see some deer and squirrels. Here I've seen some birds and squirrels. So more or less the similar memories. I see there is one water fountain working, so I'm walking towards that. Alright, gonna spend some time walk around in the park and take in some fresh breeze here, and then gonna go back to the room, start packing. Tomorrow early in the morning I'll start the ride back to our homestay in Sonipat. Another 300 odd kilometers, but won't be vlogging much because you've already seen that in the previous vlog when I came to Jaipur. So yeah, and then nearly going back home after 2 months, 2+ months actually. So just have a couple of things to take care of, and in a few days we'll be ready to head out for another trip. I don't know if that's gonna be a road trip or some other kind of trip because monsoons are coming, but stay tuned to find out what we end up doing. Stick around, like, share and subscribe. This is the Rustic Wanderer signing off. See you again the next time.